What's going on, y'all? So listen. Hey y'all, hey. Anyway, girl, what's going on? Okay, to pay no mind to my shirt, it'll probably be dry by the time I finish or get halfway through with this review, or I should say this, what it is. Girl, y'all, I just came back from the doctor and looking at some apartments, but let me tell you what happened at the doctor right quick. So basically, the wound is not healing as fast as he would like it to do. I did not know that they literally will sit up there in your office and scrape the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was talking to somebody and I was like, girl, let me tell you this. The wound actually looked like a fucking vagina, okay? It's just weird, and if I was to show y'all a picture, y'all would get it too, okay? And so I was like, is it supposed to look like that? I did have concerns about the way that it looked, but you know, he was like, yeah, it was supposed to have some dead skin or whatever, but it still has some dead skin like in the womb or whatever, so he had to scrape that out with a scalpel and this other thing. And mind you, it was stitches in the inside of the deeper inside. I guess that was supposed to dissolve, but it didn't dissolve. I'm sorry if there's too much information or a little graphic for some, but he had to take those out. He said I had a little hematoma up in there, so which is like a little, you know, pocket of blood or whatever. So he had to squeeze all of that out, clean that out, flush it out, you know. And then he was pushing on it. Oh my goodness! First of all, I didn't feel nothing. Like when he was scraping it out, cleaning it out or whatever, I felt absolutely nothing. When the tools on there and all that, he didn't have to numb it or whatever. But when he started pushing that thing together, I said, hold up, sir. Now give me a time so I could brace myself, okay? Because that's when I started feeling it, because he had to squeeze the stuff out, you know what I'm saying, so it can flush out, and put some peroxide at first, then put some saline solution, and then I got up just some betadine, and then tie that thing up, and then keep the boot on. I was just so mad when he said, keep the boot on. I said, oh my God, I keep on complaining about this boot. Y'all, you ain't never had a surgical boot. Don't ever, I hope you never have to, okay? Because it's clunky, especially if you have a bigger foot, meaning your foot is longer. I have a big size shoe. I literally, and I tell y'all this all the time, and I ain't ashamed of it. I'm one of them girls that got big feet, okay? I wear a size 12 in men, you know what I'm saying? So I have a big boot on me, and it's a little heavy, to the point that you got to get used to it. Like if I was to constantly wear it, I get used to it. But other than that, it make my foot higher than the other foot, and I just don't like it. But you know, I was trying to be a bad girl, thinking I could be back to myself, and went back to work without the boot this whole past 5 days or whatever. He said, girl, put that boot back on. I said, all right, shit, you know. But we gonna make it do what it do. He said it ain't affected, so that's all I needed to hear, and that is great. But anyway, let's just get up into this video. I hope everybody has been doing great, doing lovely. You know what I'm saying? It rained when I came into the house, and I mean, it started raining so hard, and I thought the shirt was gonna, because I wasn't finna waste this shirt. I took it off so it could dry, but I guess not. But hey, it is what it is. I hope everybody is doing great. The weather is still kind of jacked, but hey, we're still here. That's all we can say, because it is a lot of stuff that is going on in this world right about now. We got Miss Girl still here, and then we got her cousin Miss Pox, okay, just popping up and everything. I said, what is going on now? See, that shit is making me scared, because the way that you can get Miss Pox, baby, all you got to do is literally just touch upon somebody who already has it. And the shit can transfer from off their clothing onto you if you have an open sore or some shit like that. And then, of course, the respiratory type of shit. Baby, that's why I wear my mask, okay? I went into the store to go get the supplies that I needed for my wound care. Why they looked at me like she the only one that's, why she wearing a mask? Cause bitch, first of all, look at what I'm getting. Okay, I'm getting wound care. That's one. Okay, so therefore I want to stay duly protected. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to get no infection. I ain't trying to get nothing else to stop my body from healing. Second of all, we are not out of the pandemic. Just in case y'all don't know that shit, bitch. You know, y'all can take cases and take chances with yourselves. I still have been wearing my mask going out. I still wear my mask at work. And it's a good thing that I've been wearing my mask at work because two of my coworkers fucked around and got Miss Girl, you know, on two separate occasions. And thank the Lord I haven't got it. Okay. You know, my paranoid ass. I just don't need it. Then y'all, still apartment hunting, and then my mom and my sis, they about to leave soon because my sis going to a school in another state and they finna be out there. I said, damn, bitch. I'm about to be the only one out here in my family from Chicago, in Chicago still. I can't just come down the block and just come see what's up with you. You can't come see what's up here. I gotta get on the plane. I got a little anxiety for that. I'm so used to having my peoples, like, I could just go over there to your place or whatever whenever I need or whatever. But it's just, it's a lot. It's a lot. But anyway, let's just get up into it because I'm not going to get depressed. I'm not going to get see it. Let's get up into this whole video, bitch. Okay, first of all, since I was on the verge of tears for a second when I just started talking about that, let me just go ahead and talk about this. Listen, Wakanda Forever. I don't care what nobody say, baby. I haven't been to a movie theater since this whole thing happened, you know. And Black Panther was one of the last movies that I truly enjoyed when I went to go see it. With all the controversy that was happening surrounding Black Panther, from unfortunately Chadwick Boseman's death, and you know, the injuries that's been happening on the set, the controversy with whether, what's her name? I forget her name, the one that played his sister, whether or not she was vaccinated or was against vaccinations and all this stuff. And I don't even know to this day if that stuff was true or if somebody was just making up something. And at one point she did get injured, so she had to go and rehab herself or whatever. And then, you know, we find out that Daniel Akule, you know, I hope I said his name right. Y'all know he's not going to be in Black Panther because he had scheduling conflicts when he was doing Nope. And I know people was like, well, Nope just came out, so what's the deal? They most likely was filming. Use common sense. They was filming at the same time. So, you know, he couldn't do both at the same time. And I guess I would have went on ahead and did the one that wasn't giving me no trouble. And obviously that was Nope. Listen, we want to hear no mess about Nope, whatever. If y'all saw Nope without putting any you know, spoilers down in the comments, put it down there and tell me, did you like it or did you not? That's all I want to know. I don't want to know anything else because I have yet to see it. And if I see that you spoil something, I will block and delete you. I just want you to know that, okay? But you know, I'm gonna go see it for myself, or I'm gonna wait till it come out to go see it. I don't know, but I'm definitely going to the movies to go see Black Panther in November, okay? First, before that, it's The Woman King with Viola Davis. I will be going in September to go see that. That will be the first movie that I go see in the theaters. I just have to see. That's just one of those pictures that you have to see on the big screen. I just feel like it just feels so cinematic, okay? You have to see it on the big screen first. It's Viola Davis. It's her being in her warrior type of stance and everything. I just have to see it. It looks beautiful. And then when Wakanda Forever trailer dropped, I did not expect to get so emotional from a trailer. From 2 minutes of a trailer. And I feel like what really did it was the fact that they had Tim's, who is really getting her shine, and it is so much deserved. And she is singing No Woman, No Cry, and they mixed it in with Everything's Gonna Be Alright by Kendrick Lamar. Oh my God. It was just her voice is so beautiful. Her voice is so beautiful. And the way that they scored that trailer, it was just perfect. And then for Angela Bassett, that one scene that everybody keep on talking about when she was like, basically, I done lost, I'm the wealthiest fucking country in the world, and I done lost my whole family. What more do you want, okay? What more you want me to give, bitch? You know, I was just like, oh. And then the portrait of Chadwick. Anybody who is dealing with an illness and they can still continue to go on as if nothing is happening, y'all got all of my y'all got my gratitude, y'all got my thanks, y'all got me, okay? Cause bitch, I try to. But then it's gonna come to a certain point. Let me go. Let me just lay the fuck here, okay? I'm gonna need to curl up for a minute, all right? I can't do it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it, because y'all are better people than me, bitch. Because I just know myself. I'm strong. I'm strong to a certain extent, but bitch, it's gonna come a time where I just won't be able to do it, and then I can't push myself no more. But y'all that fight through stuff and y'all just try to continue, you have all of my props. You have all of my appreciation and everything, because baby, that is a lot. That man really put out all those projects and told no one that he was sick. He did not put it out into the world, and I appreciate stuff like that, because I feel as though sometimes people probably look at it as if I put this out here, then everybody gonna probably be treating me different, and I don't want them to treat me different. I just want you to treat me the same, and I feel like that's what it was. So, you know, condolences to his family still. I still have them in my prayers and everything. And the Warriors, and then they had like the Latinos coming in too, like Mexico and all that stuff. Baby, it's about to be good. It's about to be good. I just cannot wait, y'all. I cannot wait. I have never really, to my recollection, I have never watched a trailer to a movie that really stirred up all of these emotions. And if we showed the fuck out in when Black Panther 1 came out, because I went to the movie theaters to go see that multiple times, okay? And that's the first time in a long time that I've ever done that. Back in the day, me and my family, we used to go to the movie theaters and watch the same movie over and over again a lot. But back in my adult years, oh my God, we never really did that. So that was the first movie in forever that I had went and saw it multiple times. And each and every time I went to go see Black Panther in a theater, the theaters were filled, okay? I mean, bitches sitting on top of me, okay? Girl, could you scoot over? I don't link over that way, because you all up in my seat. We two big bitches. We can't be doing this, all right? You know, I'm a bigums, you slightly bigums. You know, we can't share the armrest the way that we want to, okay? Lean over a little bit. And this was before we had like the reclining chairs up in my theaters, you know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers was literally just crowded all up on everybody. But we gotta show out. For these movies that's coming out. Emmett Till, they got an Emmett Till movie coming out. I want to support so bad, but I just don't want to, because I know, like, I already know I'm be crying up in Wakanda forever. I'm dead ass gonna be crying. I ain't even gonna try to lie, because I told y'all the trailer already had me emotional. I didn't drop a tear, but I damn near. And I watched that trailer multiple times. It was just so beautiful. I love the cinematography of things. I really do. I love the cinematography of things, and I feel like if the cinematography is good, it's a possibility, it's a strong possibility that the movie or whatever it is that we're watching is going to be good, because that is what you see first, okay? That's what you see first in most things. But that Emmett Till movie that's coming out, I know they saying it's different from what we've been seeing. It's not so much focused probably on the death or whatever, but and trauma, pain, and all that stuff, whatever, black pain or whatever. But it's Emmett Till, and the last thing that I seen with Emmett Till was the miniseries that came on TV, ABC 7, a couple of months ago, that was done by Rockefeller Films, and it was good. It was a good program. It really was. But baby, it had me all up in my feelings. And given that, you know, I'm Chicago, he was from Chicago. It was going down the south to the Mississippi where my people from. Girl, it was just a lot. Y'all got it. And that lady still ain't got props. Girl, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'll probably support it when it come out. I'll probably buy a ticket and not go. But I just don't know if I'm like want to see that anymore. But yeah, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Moving on from there, let's talk about Rolling Loud right quick, okay? Rolling Loud happened this past weekend, and I remember that, you know, they did announce. Now, first of all, how many goddamn Rolling Louds do they have? Because it just feels like it be a Rolling Loud concert festival that happens every other month. Nope, I say every other 2 weeks. That's what it be like, you know. And so now this one that was happening down up in Miami, I believe, you know, Kanye West was supposed to be headlining one of the shows, okay? He was supposed to be a headliner. You know, next thing you know, all of a sudden he done pulled out. And I feel like this was around the time where he was pulling out of everything. Because remember, he was supposed to headline Coachella. And he pulled out of Coachella and didn't give no explanation. And didn't give no explanation for this one too, right? And so they said, okay, so we're going to replace Kanye West with Kid Cudi. Now, the issue is, and I'm thinking that this has something to do with it as well, was the fact that prior to this whole Rolling Loud shit, if y'all did not know, like right after the album, his Donda, was it Donda? The Donda album came out and he was doing his little tour with the, you know, performing in the stadiums or whatever. Y'all remember the little tiff that Kid Cudi and Kanye West got into, right? Over the internet. You know, Kanye called him out on some shit. Kanye was being petty as hell. You know, put their issue out there to the world. And at that moment, I felt like, you know, that was fucked up. And he was setting that man up so that people cannot like him and people can come for him or whatever. It was real petty. You know, it was very much Kanye West in his, you know, going through whatever the hell it is he was going through. Stage that he's been in. This whole phase that he's been in. Okay, that y'all keep on pacifying or whatever instead of calling that motherfucker out on his shit. But at the same time, I was like, I thought people kind of, it died down. Kid Cudi get out there on Rolling Loud, and the motherfucker started throwing shit at him. And then he had to stop the show, and he was like, if y'all throw one more thing up here, and you saw when that man threw that bottle, and it was a dude, it was a black guy too, and which was so fucked up. Okay, you would think, well, never mind, because we always doing shit to our own, so there's that. But you would think you would just have more respect. And I get it, you know, if you came to, you previously got your Rolling Loud tickets or tickets to a concert and you were so dead set on seeing somebody and then all of a sudden they pulled out and they had to be replaced with somebody else that you may or may not be a fan of or that you just didn't really want to see at that moment. I get being frustrated, but how come you're going to take your frustration out on the artist that has replaced the artist that you want to see and not the person that pulled out? There was no reason for you to be disrespectful to that man. That man going through so much as it is, his mental health and all that, and he's still just trying to make it through. And it just goes to show that people ain't got no, you know, they don't care about our fellow man and humanity and everything. It's just disrespectful. Like, what was the point? That man walked off the stage and he was dead ass serious, and I would have did the same. Because what you're not going to do is me put on a show for you, try to give my all, and you up here just being hella disrespectful by throwing shit up here at me, and I didn't even do nothing to you. Okay? I don't know you to do anything to you, and you upset because what, Kanye wasn't out there? Or because we probably had a little beef back in the day? What they got to do with you? Just stand there. Or go to the bathroom, but you ain't want to lose your spot. So that's what it was. Just stand there. Get you some water, hydrate yourself, and just stand there and shut the fuck up. Okay? I would have rather them booed him, because people boo at concerts and stuff like that, especially when they feel like it's not going right or, you know, they're not getting the performance that they deserve or whatever. I would have preferred you booed than you actually throwing something up there that could have harmed him, you know, could have injured him in any type of way. Meanwhile, so he left. And dude he was just, the guy that did it, he was just so proud. So fucking proud that they did it and all that. I said, wow, okay. You didn't think this through, because people was not here for it. Most people were not here for it. Meanwhile, Lil Durk came out later, did his set, and came out. Who came out on the damn stage? Kanye West. You know what? He's a stunt queen, okay? And y'all want to say, oh, he a Gemini, he doing them Gemini ways and all that stuff. I don't give a fuck about that shit, okay? We gonna put that to the goddamn side. That motherfucker did that shit on purpose. I feel like it was all a setup. I don't care what nobody say. I said, why y'all doing this? Mind you, I think one of the songs they said that he performed was a song that with Lil Durk, Kid Cudi, and him was on. And I'm just like, that's messed up. You drop out of the show, get your fans pissed off because you're not going to do a whole set because you dropped out. They thinking that you're not going to show up at all. And then you pop up doing somebody else's set and do your verse on a song, and that was it. But y'all mad at Kid Cudi, and that's okay. Y'all was like, fuck it, at least we got to see him. That's what it was. Child, please. I wish Beyonce would do some shit like that. Girl, I get on the internet and I trash her ass and still buy her stuff. I have to keep it real. I had to keep it real. You fucked up for that. And speaking of Beyonce, Beyonce comes out on the 29th, which is tomorrow at 11 p.m. my time. You know what I'm saying? And let me just say this. To the motherfuckers that leaked her shit already, I swear to God, don't send me nan link because I will block you. 9 out of 10, I ain't even gonna be on the internet tomorrow, okay? Well, Friday like that. I ain't gonna be tweeting about the album until I finish listening to the album. I'm gonna listen to it a couple of times before I give my final thoughts on it. Okay, my thoughts on it, not my final thoughts, because then I'm gonna listen to it again and my thoughts probably gonna change or whatever. But at the end of the day, do not send me no goddamn links. Miss Beyonce girl, let me just tell you this. Parkwood, I don't know if y'all still watch me or whatever, but if y'all do, I'm pretty sure Miss Yvette, you do. So let me just tell you this. Tell your girl, when Act 2 comes out, don't even tell us shit. Don't tell us shit because these niggas don't appreciate it. These niggas don't appreciate it. Motherfuckers and leak the shit all up on Twitter. And I would not be surprised if the album comes out before. She got to go around with her team. They dislocating people, snatching shit off the internet, snatching articles down, snatching, you know, at one point, I think out there in France, they had already had the stuff out, the physical CDs out on a thing already. I said it ain't the 29th. It may be the 28th or almost the 28th over there, but bitch, it ain't the 29th. Okay? Y'all doing too goddamn much. I know it's been a minute since we done had an album or whatever, but bitch, y'all can't wait a few more hours. Y'all can't wait a few more hours. I hate that for any artist who put in hard work trying to get their product together, trying to go on a marketing campaign or whatever it is, and then they leak. Somebody said somebody's album leaked like literally a month before it was supposed to come out. And that's messed up. That's messed up as hell. And I just don't appreciate that. Why would you do that? It's like sabotage, okay? But, y'all better fucking get it on the 29th. That's what it is. And Beyonce, when I wake up, no, when I come back from work, my box better be outside my door. Or then we gonna have a problem, bitch. But anyway, moving on from that, I really feel like, cause some of the songs on the thing, like the track listing, and then the people that the songs being sampled by, like I seen Tina Marie, I said, oh, we finna have a good time. Which song we finna do? Cause you know we love some Tina Marie over here, okay? And then you know one song called Church Girls. And it's explicit though. I said Church Girl and it samples the Clark sisters and it samples this other guy named Jimmy something. And I listened to one of his songs and it was like, ain't no pussy like a big fat pussy. And I said, wait a minute, bitch. Now you gonna put something like that together with a Clark sister song? How is that? How is that? Okay? You know they say the preacher's kids, them the ones that the freakiest. So hey, it is what it is. I just feel like, you know, a Donna Summer song finna be sampled or whatever. All I'ma say, and I'm not saying that this is what you need to do, but it's giving very much Studio 54. Like, I need to have some type of drugs. Like, I just need to have a suitcase full of it so I can have a variety or whatever. Maybe I just need to get lifted. I don't know. Okay, and I'm talking about the hard stuff that I don't do. Bitch, am I supposed to start doing cocaine now or something? I don't know. I don't know. Mama said we gonna dance, so we gonna dance. Moving on from that, Adidas and Mero update. So it talked about them getting their show canceled, ending and not coming back for a 5th season, and nobody knew why. A report from this article or whatever, news organization called Puck came out and said basically that from 5 different sources, they confirmed that the conflict was a disagreement over the management. So they had a long-time manager named, I think, Victor Lopez or whatever, and it was complaints by a lot of the people that were working on the show over at Showtime, saying that he was a bully, he was doing the most, he had just fucked up behavior, and the cast and crew or whatever just really wasn't here for him because he was making the environment toxic, right? So Desus was like, they basically told him he can't come back. Don't come doing movies, don't come doing the meetings, and don't come on the set when they're filming, okay? And so, because Desus said, cool, and he's the black one, you know what I'm saying? Mero the kid was like, no, That's my friend. I'm loyal to him, so I'm going to stick beside him. And it says a lot. It says a lot. You really talk about some loyalty. I get it that you've been cool with a person for a long time, but you really let a big bag that you was getting, probably one of the biggest bag that you was getting in a minute, drop out your hands and being seen on a national platform where like on Showtime. People tune into Showtime, you know what I'm saying? And this is a big network, and you let that slip through because you want to be loyal to somebody who was exhibiting toxic behavior and they had multiple accounts against him about it, instead of just saying, yo, bro, you need to fix this, and I need you to just sit this out for right now until we can rectify the situation. That's all he had to do. But no, he chose to go ahead, allegedly, according to this report, he chose to stick by his friend, okay? And therefore, the show is not coming back. Ooh, excuse me. It's always threes. It's always threes. And I've been trying to do that all day. But at the end of the day, it's just like, I wouldn't have did that shit. And it just shows like that's your partner, your producing partner, your duo, and you really gonna let that affect y'all like that. I feel as though I tuned into Deezus and Mero for Deezus, okay? Mero was cool, but I related more to Deezus. But I feel like Deezus gonna be okay. I don't know too much about Mero, if he gonna be cool or whatever, but I'm pretty sure Deezus is gonna land on his feet. So I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. The Sesame Street place update. Remember when the motherfuckers put that initial statement out saying that, Miss Rosita was trying to wave no to the people in the back that was trying to get her to take pictures with their babies and their kids and all that shit. Somebody put out another footage from a different angle, okay, from the opposite side of the street, that shows directly what was going on. And when you look at the video, clear as day, there was nobody behind them kids that she was waving off, because it was just one line of people. It wasn't nobody behind or behind them. It was just one line, and in that space where they were, it barely was anybody there. I said, so y'all just straight up lied. Y'all just straight up lied. And I hope that lady get all the money that she deserved, because y'all ain't finna do this. Y'all not finna get away with this. Speaking of, let me just tell y'all this. Walt Disney World. Now, see, when I was growing up, I thought that Disney was a place for the kids. Disney was supposed to be, something that brought joy, something that brought families together. It was the most magical place on earth, okay? I went to Disney World once. Disney World is the one that's down in Florida, right? Okay, I went there once, went to Universal Studios, went to Busch Garden. It was a whole package trip that we went to. Had the time of my life, you know what I'm saying? Imagine, I think I was 10 or 11. Baby, I was a big girl, okay? I was tall. You couldn't tell, because I was looking at the pictures back in the day. I was like, damn, bitch, I look like I was at least 14. I'm saying, no, girl, you was 10. I said, oh, okay. Okay, bitch. And it's for the kids. It's for the kids to make memories, okay? And to enjoy themselves, see their favorite characters come to life, all right? The fireworks show that happens at the end with the castle and Tinkerbell and all of that. Not for you grown-ass motherfuckers to be up in there fighting because of a spot in line. I said, what? You take that shit to Six Flags, okay? Take it to Six Flags. You don't do that shit at no goddamn Disney World. I don't know what that means in the correlation, but y'all will figure it out. You take that gutter shit to Six Flags, okay? Don't do this in front of the kids like this. I said, what? What is going on? Because I said that because, I done seen plenty of fights go down at Six Flags. And half the time, it be the best thing, okay? I understand the frustration of waiting in them lines, okay? Waiting in them lines, it's hot, you probably ain't got nothing else to drink because you need to put your stuff to the side or whatever, because you can't take it on the ride with you because you might lose the stuff. You're going, especially if you're going on a roller coaster, okay? You're going all these loops and hurdles and whatever. You're standing in line for over an hour for a 15-second ride. Does that make sense? But it happens, okay? So I get it. We frustrated, we hot, our feet hurt and everything. This is not what you do when you go into a goddamn Disney World just to go see a little play, whatever. Person step out of line and they family stood up in line. You let them back up in line, okay? You let them back up in the space. Now, see, they done went up in there, two families. They was going to see this little show or whatever. One person had to step out of the line of one of the families to go take a phone call or to get a phone or whatever the fuck. They come back. It was a little argument. Oh, my voice, my throat tickling a little bit. It was a little argument, right? They go in there. Y'all got up into the little theater. Yeah, it was like the Magic Theater, whatever the fuck they was looking at. I don't care. They got up in there. Y'all come out when it was over, and then y'all proceed to get into it because somebody want to go and confront about them coming and getting back in line. Bitch, at this moment in time, y'all both got up into the bitch, and let me check and see if that's correct, because that just don't make no sense. All right? According to the Walt Disney World blog news today, the two groups were standing in line for Mickey's PhilharMagic concert, right? When one member of the family left the line to retrieve her cell phone, when the other family refused to let her in and physically pushed her back, a witness told the outlet. Park officials were able to break up the melee. So y'all knew that the girl was just going, this is just like when we standing in line at the grocery store. You tell your son, you tell your daughter, you tell whoever in the line with you, go down there and go get another packet of pizza tissue or whatever and come on back. We ain't finna be arguing because we still standing up in the line. The family's still right there, so why are you mad? Y'all both went up in there and y'all saw it. Y'all saw the thing, so what was the point? Why are you upset that she didn't came back? And so you gonna push her? Y'all all finna go to the same place. Damn. What is in my throat? I apologize. This is so unprofessional, okay? Okay, hopefully it'll be all right. It's just a little tickle, like something is stuck right there that's tickling it. Is it pepper? I ain't had nothing with pepper. I had a bread stick with a little garlic on it. Maybe that's what it is. Anyway, fuck all that. We'll make it through. So, y'all fighting. And I saw the video, and it was just a big-ass melee. Okay? You got the cops got to come up in there and break it up. Somebody has to go to the hospital because somebody got cut. You know, and I'm just sitting here. It just reminded me of the cruise ship fight. With 60-plus people got into that fight that went from floor to floor to floor. Girl, if I was on that cruise and I was just like, I would have been just like, get me the fuck up off of here. Okay, because this is not what I signed up for. If I wanted to see some fight like this, I would have stayed in my neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? I would have went down the block, around the corner, and I would have just stood there because I just know something about to pop off any moment now. You know, I come here to escape. Okay, I don't come to goddamn amusement parks. I don't come to, you know, vacation or whatever to get into fights. Can we just act right? And I'm not talking about any people in particular. I'm talking about all of us as human goddamn beings. Can we just freaking act right once in a while? Okay? Damn. You just messing up the experience for everybody else because y'all up here adults fighting over a spot in line. And y'all just probably all got in at the same time. It was just really ignorant. Really, and it had to be black families. That's what really made me mad. You know, they already think we animals and savages as it is. And then here y'all go doing this shit in front of them. And I know it's like fuck respectability politics. But in this moment, y'all look the damn fool. Y'all look the fucking damn fool. Okay? And if it was a white family and another white family doing the same thing, I would have said the same damn thing. Y'all look a fucking fool. Okay? The kids gotta... Why daddy up in the hospital? Why dad? Girl, no, we don't want them type of memories, okay? We don't want them type of memories. Now y'all got to redo. That's if you ain't banned from the park. Because I ban your ass, okay? Meanwhile, moving on from that, they say that Vince McMahon, the CEO or former CEO of the WWE, he has stepped down. He's retired. He like 77 years old. So, basically, he just said, listen, it's time to get the fuck up out of here. Now, he's been embroiled in a whole bunch of stuff, right? He's been embroiled in a whole bunch of stuff. Embroiled. What I say, embroiled? He's been embroiled in a whole bunch of stuff. Lawsuit, sexual harassment lawsuit, paying out like millions of dollars to 4 different women to cover up these allegations, right? And so now they're looking into it, and it's just so funny that all of a sudden now he wants to retire when all of this is coming out. They said that he paid more than $12 million to 4 women in an attempt to cover up the allegations of sexual misconduct. All of who were associated with the WWE signed agreements that prohibited them from discussing the potential legal claims against their relationship with this man. It included a 2018 payment of $7.5 million to a former WWE employee who claimed that he coerced her into giving him head, then demoted her. So, that's straight up sexual harassment and sexual retaliation. Declined to renew her contract in 2005 when she resisted more sexual encounters. Also paid $1 million to a former WWE contractor in 2008 who accused him of sexual harassment in the workplace, as well as was sending unsolicited nude photos. Also paid another person $1 million too, who tried to initiate a sexual relationship with her. Let me just tell you something. And I'm so glad that came up, because this been on my mind. Because I got it before and I got it recently. And I just didn't say nothing because I was just really disturbed. First of all, we are in 2022, and I know this happened like years ago, but even then, years ago, those freaking, the harassment, sexual harassment policy is in place. Y'all cannot get away with doing stuff like this, because even if you feel like it's going underneath the radar, it's going to pop up. It's going to pop up eventually, and then it's going to affect you for the rest of your life, okay? That's one. Two, if somebody says no, let that be no, okay? Y'all need to understand that. Quit trying to throw your money and your power around just to get some puss. Why don't you just get it from somebody who actually wants your ass, not who you want, okay? If you want somebody, but if they don't want you, move on to the next person, okay? That's what you do. Thirdly, let me tell y'all something. You men, because I ain't never got it from a woman. I've never got some news from a woman, okay? And then and let me just tell you this. I was about to say I don't know how I feel about that, but I do know how I feel. In the same way when I get unasked for, unsolicited, unwarranted, random ass news from men. I can count on hands and toes and then some how many times a nigga has sent me a dick pic in either my Facebook Messenger, my Instagram, or my Twitter. I don't know him, don't want to know him, and that damn show ain't my thing. And then half of them were ugly as hell, okay? And I'm talking about the piece. It was ugly as hell. And this is what you send it out to girls, and you think that this is gonna get them, okay? I don't understand what y'all gain from that. Everybody, I mean, it's probably a few females that are, or I should say a few women that probably are just go ahead and be like, oh, what's that? I don't even know you, but that look nice. But not all of us is like that, okay? Baby, you just violated me. You just sexually violated me because I didn't ask for that. Don't throw that shit up in my goddamn inbox. That's some rude ass shit. And then especially if you got, on top of that, it's ugly. Like, come on, that's rude, that's disrespectful, that's just disgusting, okay? Do not violate a person's personal space like that. If somebody asks you for a pic, okay, cool. And before you even do that, why don't you get to know somebody? You thinking that, let me put this up in here and this gonna make her, no, it's not. It's gonna make me fucking block you, okay? Same thing with women. Do not send me no damn, if I don't know you, you ain't never spoke to me or whatever, don't send me no fucking nude picture. Now, somebody sent me something, I was okay with it because it wasn't a nude picture. I was like, okay, cool. And it was because of something that I had said previously in my video. I understood that. So I was like, all right. And it wasn't new. It wasn't distasteful or anything. But if I don't know you, never had a conversation with you, why would you feel comfortable enough doing that to a stranger? Women or men. Like, stop that. That's disgusting as hell. Okay? I'm the type of bitch that's going to blast you. Next time I'm blasting, all right? Nasty ass. Anyway, some old white people news. Honey Boo Boo, y'all remember Honey Boo Boo? Honey Boo Boo out here 16 years old, and you know, Mama June and them, she out here 16 years old messing around with a little 21-year-old dude, okay? And they've been together for like probably a year or so. And the family cool with it. The family cool with it because according to the sister said, listen, I know she may be 16, he 21 or whatever, but technically speaking, he on her wavelength. They on the same wavelength. And the way that she said the shit in the interview that I saw on the blogs, I was like, I interpreted that as she was trying to say the man's is a little kind of delayed, okay? I don't want to say slow because that probably is offensive. You know, you got to be politically correct. He a little delayed. He ain't all the way there, okay? For him to be, I just don't get it. And then her only issue, Honey Boo Boo, she was like, people may have an issue with it because, you know, he's black and I'm white. No, girl, it's the age difference. It's okay. It don't look right when you 16 years old because you're still in high school and you're dating someone that technically should have been graduated from college by now, or on the verge of graduating at 21, you know what I'm saying, by society standards, you know. If you were like 21 and he was like 25, okay, because y'all still in the same age range and y'all technically are young adults. She's still a child. I don't like that. I don't like that. And you want to know what else? Speaking of kids or whatever, I'm going to need R. Kelly and his people to just shut the fuck up, okay? R. Kelly trying to blame this shit, his deviant behavior on his wife. I seen that headline. I ain't even want to read the shit. I don't care, okay? Then I'll get onto the either the shade room or the neighborhood talk, just scrolling through my Instagram while I was at the doctor's office. Why is his sisters giving a goddamn interview? And I said, is one of these the sisters that actually was the one that sexually molested him? And you up here talking about it ain't his fault and he ain't never did this, ain't never did that because ain't nobody ever seen nothing? Shut up. Because if it wasn't, why is all this cover-up stuff going on? Why the manager that was intimidating fucking witnesses just got sentenced to jail? If nothing happened, why are we out here doing all this shit? Trying to cover up stuff. Shut your mouth, okay? At the end of the day, the man is going to be up in jail and he's not getting out. No matter what it is that y'all say. And he got another trial coming up. He's probably going to get more years. So he's never coming out of jail. Let it be, okay? Go ahead and listen to his music if that's what you want to do to continue to support, because y'all already are. But just get it into your head, the man is not coming out of jail. And let that be that. Golly. We ain't hear from you when he was going through the shit. Now that he locked up or whatever, and I'm pretty sure it's because your money cut off, okay? So what? Child, shut the fuck up. Anyway, moving on from that, we done got Miss Girl, we done got Mr. Pox, and now we got Mr. Polio. Cousin Polio is coming back. The world just ain't safe no more. And I'm just sitting here like, Lord, if you telling me just to stay in the house and only come out periodically, like sporadically, like pop out, pop in, pop out, pop in, I do that. I do that. And you wonder why I still wear my mask and shit? Okay? Like, polio was a disease that I heard of in history books. I said, what? I thought polio was gone. I'm finna sound ignorant. And if I sound ignorant, I just sound ignorant because I really thought polio was gone. I know tuberculosis is still out there, but polio was one of those things that I really thought was gone. Because when you be looking at some of these commercials or whatever, they be like, if you ever had tuberculosis or whatever, you know, make sure you got this and make sure you got that. TB, okay? That's how I know that tuberculosis is still out there, okay? And I'm pretty sure, you know, you get your little vaccine for that or whatever. But polio, no ma'am. Bitch, polio was like 1900s. Polio was like Franklin D. Roosevelt. Okay, polio was like back there. Ain't that the reason why he couldn't walk? One of them presidents it was Franklin D. Roosevelt. Baby, don't quote me. One of them presidents couldn't walk because I think he had polio or something was fucked up with his legs. Okay, bitch, listen. That shit ain't nothing to play with. That shit ain't nothing to play with. And some men tested positive for it out there in NYC. NYC, y'all getting all the shits, okay? Let me tell you something I've been seeing on TikTok. I know people got an issue with the fact that the Mr. Pox shit keep coming up on, you know, pictures keep coming up on Twitter, whatever. And that one dude that had it all over his mouth, I was like, oh my God, do y'all know that you can get it inside your mouth? It literally be on the gums, it literally be in, I pray for everybody. If you can get vaccinated for it, get vaccinated for it. I just don't like the fact that for the pox, that they trying to make it seem like when it first came out, like it was a gay disease, and it's not a gay disease. And it's not sexually transmitted. It's literally, you can go get that bitch from touching somebody who got it, touching their garments, okay? Breathing in their respiratory air droplets and all that shit. They spit up in your mouth. Well, you probably get it from kissing. I don't know. Okay? You gotta be goddamn careful, bitch. Okay? Be fucking careful. And get yourself fucking tested. Tested and all that shit. It's a lot. It's a lot, baby. Girl, lock me up in the house. I don't mind it. Update also with Ricky Martin. Okay? Because somebody got pissed off at me. Somebody got pissed off at me when I put a comment. I didn't even put a comment. Did I put a comment? No, I was reading the freaking thing, and they just randomly, somebody had added me, like somebody who was not following me. So, bitch, you kind of follow. You must follow me on my YouTube or whatever. Or Twitter. But the only time that I really spoke about it was on YouTube. So you must follow me on here to find me, find my at on Instagram, just to put under the post of Ricky Martin when I was doing the update about, you know, what's going on with his case, talking about some, you know, you bloggers out here doing this and doing that, and y'all ain't even got evidence. Baby, I wasn't spreading shit, okay? Let's get that fucking right. And that's the one thing that you ain't gonna ever think or say about Ashley out here spreading false information. Now, what I reported on, and what a lot of us bloggers, if you want to go there, have reported on when the story first broke, is the fact that that's the information what we had. Okay? And I also did say, what if you don't know what's going on, because it could be a possibility that, you know, maybe somebody is trying to get some money out of him because Ricky Martin literally just released the album, and then all of a sudden this allegation pops up, okay, about him messing around with the nephew, you know what I'm saying, and he could be facing 50 years in jail, all right? The only thing that I truly got wrong was I said that it was the brother's son, and it really wasn't. It was his sister's, is it his half-sister's nephew, son or whatever? That's who it was, okay? That's it. That's it. But other than that, I reported on what was said, and I said if it happened, that's disgusting as fuck. Now, the update has come out and said that, you know what, it's a possibility that old boy probably suffering from some mental shit, and he dismissed his case from, he withdrew the charges and all that stuff. So, I feel like it's fucked up. I feel like it's fucked up because all these news outlets were already reporting on it, and so therefore public opinion has already had their public opinion, their mind set up. You know what I'm saying? People gonna still believe that what they believe. People gonna believe that, you know, it's a possibility that, yeah, it did still went on, but he could have been paid to withdraw his charge or whatever against him, his accusation against him. You know, some people ain't gonna believe that, oh, he just mentally messed up and he was just saying some shit out his ass or whatever, and, you know, he ain't all the way there, and that's why he did that. Because it went as far as it went. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, the charges have been withdrawn against, you know, or I should say the allegations have been withdrawn against Ricky Martin, but that don't mean nothing. It doesn't mean anything because this still is a stain on his legacy. It's still a stain on his reputation and his career. The fact that he even had to have this type of allegation against him, because nobody wants to hear nothing about incest or doing anything with somebody that's young, because it looked like you're taking advantage. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to see that. And now you done put that on his reputation, and people still gonna be talking about it and probably side-eyeing him until the day he die. Okay? Because your nephew, who may or may not be mentally ill, came out with some allegations that we don't know is real or not, but then you put it out and then it got withdrawn real quick. That's why people were saying it could be possible that he probably got paid off because it got withdrawn real quick, okay? But, like, the news of it came out 1 week. A few days later, we get reports saying that it was withdrawn. I don't know what happened, okay? And I hope that it did not happen. But I'm not stupid at the same time. I can think of all type of possibilities, but I'm going on what was reported, all right? And what is reported is the allegations and the accusations and all that shit, the charges have been dropped against him. So there's that. moving on from that. And if you got something else to say to that person, I blocked you on Instagram, so you can't say shit. Anyway, moving on from that. Girl, y'all want to hear what they said? Cause somebody sent it to me. Somebody was like, so I was you got this girl or whoever it was all up in the tizzy. I said, what you talking about? It was like on the shade room. I said, what? She was like, yeah, it's lame as hell, but yeah, talking about the Rick and Morty stuff. And then it stay mad, sweetie. So it sounded like you're a troll page. Anyway, I just gave you a little publicity. How about y'all YouTubers stop speaking on ish that you don't have any tangible evidence on? I was like, wow. And I don't know if they were saying some other shit because I blocked it. Because all I did say was, you really went and found me on IG to comment this. Thank you for thinking of me, sweetness. That's all I can say. I'm not going to argue with somebody that ain't got no pictures or whatever. Girl, I don't give a fuck. Child, y'all be so into shit. And moving on from that. Ooh, I be getting the girl shook a little bit, man. They stop. Before they come up my shit and try to say some more stuff. I control the comments, so it don't matter. Abbott Elementary has been giving a full 22 season. I'm so good. I'm so great. I'm so happy. I can't wait. Okay. 22 episodes, because I think the first season had only 13 episodes, and I did not realize that it came in the middle of a season. The season. So the fall season. It came in the middle of the fall season. That's what I was trying to say. I did not know that. All right. So now we getting the full 22 episode. I know they were going through, and there was some controversy about a lawsuit. Somebody trying to say that Quinta stole her idea or whatever. But that's just how that shit goes. This is not the first time. I'm not saying that it's not factual. I'm not saying that it is factual or whatever, or it's factual or not factual. My whole thing is, you have to copyright your ideas. You have to trademark your ideas. And, this is not the first time somebody that had a concept about, teachers in the school. This is probably the first time in a minute that we seen that come up, and get picked up, especially by black folks, being a predominantly black cast. Yeah, but this not a new concept. So, be more careful with your intellectual property. That's all I want y'all to know. Be more careful, because even if it comes out that, nothing was done wrong on Quinta Bronson's side, stuff like that does happen a lot. It does happen a lot where people come up with things and then they tell somebody, okay, this is what I got an idea for. Next thing you know, that person is actually doing it. And you're like, what? That's fucked up. It happens all the time, especially in Hollywood, where smaller artists or smaller people get their ideas taken by bigger people. So, hey, who knows? But I'm still tuned in to Abbott Elementary. So, there's that. Did y'all watch Rap Shit? And I know if you have HBO Max, but HBO Max, it's Issa Rae's show with the City Girls, okay? I saw their names. I said, that is right. They are executive producers because it's loosely based off of them. And by the time I get into the show, I will remember the cast member's name. But it was 2 episodes that premiered last Thursday. So I'm going to assume that the show comes on Thursdays, 30-minute episodes on HBO Max. And I liked it. It's a slow burn. Well, I ain't gonna say it's a slow burn. It's cute. It's really cute. I see where it's finna go. It has some funny moments in there. It had some moments where I was like, girl, what? And then I saw my nigga Kid Fury up in there. Kid Fury, if y'all don't know Kid Fury, he's a blogger. He's a podcaster on The Read. He was going through some mental things or whatever recently. And the next thing we see him. I knew he was working on the show because, he's from Miami. They're connected to Issa Rae or whatever, that whole little crew. And so I did not know he was going to be acting on it. And then acting as a heterosexual man. I said, what? He was like, look at those titties. I said, now, come on now. I said the voice had changed and everything. I had to rewind. I said, Kid Fury. That was funny. But I like the show. Will I be reviewing the show? No, because I don't think a lot of people will be watching the show, but I'll probably come back and talk about it in my what it is each week or whatever. But it's a really good show. It's a cute show. I think like we're gonna have some fun with it. You know, if you like the city girls, if you like, you know, southern rap and things like that, or, you know, trying to get your hustle on and get out the mud and get out your little stagnant place and trying to get to where you want to go, it's the show for you. Okay, it's funny. For the most part, I liked it. I really did. And I'm not just saying that because y'all know I got to get back into Issa Rae's, she got that little reality show, what is it called? Sweet Life or whatever on, in LA on HBO Max. I think I watched probably the first couple of episodes and never got back to it. It wasn't bad. It's just that they was doing the most. Like, when that girl popped up, I said, bitch, why are you here? You know, the little sad bitch or whatever. I was like, girl, why are you here? And I kind of fell off on that. And I don't know if I liked it or not. So I had to go back and I had to rewatch those episodes and then continue watching the season, because the new season, they done got renewed for a second season that's about to come out like in a couple of weeks or so. Or probably in a couple of weeks or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. Or is it this week? Either way, I got to catch up on it to see. You know what I'm saying? I give everything a chance. You want to know what thing I not getting a chance? That pink sauce. Let me tell you. The one thing that Ashley will never do, and I know not to do, and I support black businesses all day, every day. Just about everything that has been sent to me, that has been given to me, if anybody wants me to promote, especially when y'all give me stuff, has been black or, you know, from people of color. You know what I'm saying? If it's like the other, no, 9 out of 10, I'm not going to do it because most of the time I just don't trust it. But I will support my own people before I do anything else. Always. Somebody gave me a bonnet, okay? And I've been wearing that bitch every night. I've been wearing it every night since she got it, and it works wonders, okay? Especially since I got a lot of locks, so I can just put my stuff up in there and it don't come off. Have y'all been seeing them videos on Twitter? Whoever that girl is trying to sell those bonnets that don't slip off, and they just tying everything up, pulling boats with them, pulling garbage cans with them, getting on people's backs and trying to pull them off, and just, it's crazy. I said the marketing is crazy, and it's making me interested, and I feel like I want to buy one just to see if this is real, okay? Or if y'all got something paste up on them things to keep it in place, because I'm seeing multiple videos. That's what you got to do. Market yourself, all right? No matter how funny or silly it is, just do what you got to do. But this girl on TikTok, this is one thing that I won't do, girl. Social media is a good place to market your stuff, okay? Especially if you get a large platform, you know, that is good, you know. But you also have to be careful and make sure that people are following you for the right reasons, because some people can follow you and you can have a whole bunch of followers, and once you put out a product and whatever, that ain't gonna translate until you get no sales. Because I remember there was one girl on social media who put out a clothing line. She had over 1 million followers, and she had to stop her clothing line because nobody brought the shit. I said, wow. Nobody brought the shit. It didn't last. It did not last at all. So you have to be careful. Sometimes you strike gold, sometimes you don't. And if you don't, you try again, okay? You switch some things up and you go back to the drawing board and you try again. That's what I say to all my entrepreneurs out there, okay? Do not give up. But this bitch that's doing this pink sauce shit, I want her to give the fuck up, okay? And the only reason why I say that is because it's too many factors in here that contribute to her could possibly getting sued by somebody, putting somebody's health at risk, which I've heard already has happened, and just being a hazard, okay? Just being a hazard. If you're gonna sell food over the internet, you have to make sure that shit is quality, that shit is approved and, you know, able to be shipped, okay? Especially if you're going over state lines and you're not just selling it within your city, and it could be driven over to this person's place or whatever, or, you know, somebody's going to let you sell it in their store so you don't have to deal with all that other rigmarole and middleman shit or whatever, all that other paperwork, whatever, because it's being sold out of a store. It's being sold out of a shop, okay? So it's going to be properly handled. It's going to be properly refrigerated and all that stuff, depending on the ingredients that you have. Bitch. But if you don't have all of that, and you ain't got it FDA approved. Everybody's not going to get stuff FDA approved and know to go get stuff FDA approved if you're going to go sell some food over the internet, because a lot of people don't do that as it is. You know, they have their little plates and they just go ahead and sell it and throw it, you know, send it off or whatever. But at least they would just pack that shit up and make sure it's in a container with a dry ice pack up in there so that it can stay refrigerated, cool, and all that stuff, so no bacteria or whatever can get into it, because it's heat. The summertime is fucking heat, and for some reason this summer it's been hella hot everywhere, you know. And you are shipping pink sauce that you can't tell what it tastes like. And this is what the owner said that she said. She said, I don't know what it tastes like, but it's good. Girl, bitch, if you can't pinpoint a taste, I don't want it, all right? And second of all, and no, first of fucking all, it ain't even about the fact that you selling it over line, okay, off of TikTok, and you're going, you know, you're promoting it on TikTok, but you got a little website now that you're selling it from. It ain't about that. It's about the fact that the shit is pink. The only pink that I dealt with in my life, Pepto goddamn Bismol, when I have a little bit of heartburn, okay? That's what I deal with. Calamine lotion when I got a little bit of itch, you know? That's what I dealt with, okay? Oh, back in the day when I had chicken pox, calamine lotion and an oatmeal bath, got that shit right the fuck up out of there, okay? That's what I dealt with. And pink luster lotion, bitch. Grandma used to get that all the damn time. And the goddamn factory, I don't live too far from that shit. They're the only pinks that I deal with, bitch, okay? Pink sauce on my goddamn food. I don't want that. Okay, it's bad enough. You better be glad I'm using ketchup because it's red. You know what I'm saying? That's all right because that's tomatoes. At least I know what that is. You know what I'm saying? But pink, and then the thing is, the pink sauce is coming in different shades of pink. It's not consistent. Okay. Then at one point you didn't have a label on it. She did not have a label on it. No ingredients label, no nutritional facts label or whatever. Understandable, because you just in your home. That's what you're thinking, right? So now you put a label on there. You're putting false serving sizes on there. You're putting false calories on there. You're not spelling stuff right. You missing ingredients and not putting all the ingredients on there. What if somebody was allergic to something that's up in that pink sauce and it's not listed on that thing that you didn't put on there? You didn't cause some allergic reaction. And then I also say that's your fault for fucking buying some shit that you don't know shit about. Bitch. Like, that's not what's gonna happen over here. Okay? Everybody that brought some of that shit, y'all brand shit at y'all own risk. And I get it, you know. You take a risk going to a store. You take a risk going to a restaurant because we don't see all the stuff of what's going in it. We get that. But at least if something happened, we can sue them. You know, or the company can, you know, they got the monies and the means or whatever, the process to take care of that shit. You don't. So you gonna be 100% fucking liable for if something happened to somebody. It's gonna come down harder on your ass because you making this shit up in your goddamn kitchen. A lot of people start their shit up in their kitchen, but then they have to go through the process to get that shit approved, okay? So we can get it mass produced or whatever. And then even if you wasn't thinking about that and you was just think innocently like, let me start my business, that's okay. But it was just like, you needed some more testing. You needed some more whatever, so that if you're going to sell a product and you advertising it on your social media, let that shit be the same consistency. Let that shit be the same goddamn color, because that's what I'm buying, right? You advertising fuchsia pink, fucking pink sauce, and then when I get it, it look like light pink. It look like diluted pink and it's watery. I don't want that. We don't want that shit, ma'am. Okay? Like, and then in the initial stages, it's like she wasn't packing it up in like a little freezer box or whatever. She was just putting it in regular boxes, and motherfuckers was getting it, and the shit was busted open. It had air pockets up in it, which means bacteria was in it. Mind you, it's hot. It is hot. Bitch, that's just like when y'all did that fucking spicy bowl shit. Okay? Motherfuckers was selling spicy bowls and getting it off online or whatever. And I'm sitting here like, so you would rather spend your money. I know we helping people out, but I would rather fucking get the ingredients and make the shit myself. Just tell me what it is and I'll get it. And the most ridiculous thing that I seen on TikTok that people was actually spending money on was this lady was literally selling sunflower seed soup. Look it up. You think I'm playing? Because I stay on TikTok. That's the reason why I don't go to sleep at night sometimes. Because I be on TikTok just scrolling and laughing. Sunflower seed ass soup. Okay, and again, I want to help my black businesses out, but baby, I only help them out when they make sense. And let's understand, it's not about tearing down black businesses, okay, or a black person or whatever. Just because you're black and just because you have a business don't mean that we always got to support it, and does not mean that, you know, if we support, it's above critique. Because that's what some of y'all think. Some of y'all think, oh, it's a black, okay, but just because it's a black business, that's supposed to give it a positive review. How is that going to help them? If they got stuff wrong and they need to correct it, you still have to be honest, okay? And I'm just like, ma'am, but what sealed the fucking cake for me was this live that she did a couple of days ago when she got on that bitch and she said, FDA, I ain't never said nothing about no FDA. I'm not selling y'all medical products. The pink sauce is not a medical product. What I need the FDA for? Did I ever say I was selling medical products? I said, and then said some of y'all need to stay in school because like what? And I used to be a school teacher. I said, bitch, get your degree refunded, okay? Because whatever community college that you got your degree from, they need to take it back. All right, they need to be demolished. How the fuck you don't know that FDA means Food and Drug Administration? This bitch said, what? Medical products. And this what y'all was buying shit from? And if y'all ain't never heard of it, if you're on Twitter, just type in pink sauce. If you're on TikTok, type in pink sauce and you're going to go down a rabbit hole. It's fascinating. It's fun. And you're just going to be like, I can't believe people literally fell for this shit. And don't get me wrong, it's been other people that sold shit on the internet that sold food products or whatever, even whole meals, but they did it the correct way. This was just all a mess, all a fucking mess. I just wanted to mention that. Nick Cannon, bitch, he a daddy again. Moving on from that, Princess want the divorce expedited, bitch. I got excited and said excited, bitch. She want that shit wrapped up, okay? She like, come on. I'm tired. I don't want to be with him. He probably wants to be with me, but bitch, I don't want to be with him. I don't care no more, okay? Because when they get on Love and Hip Hop Miami, they probably still gonna be talking about this divorce, and they're giving very much Erica and Safari, okay? Erica and Safari, but somewhat likable because Ray J is a little bit funny. Even though Safari can be goofy too, but Princess kind of low-key with it. But Princess is one of those people that, you know, you can tell she got a little deviousness to her back in, probably that she keep in the back. You know what I'm saying? She ain't all that innocent, you know what I'm saying? So, she want to have that shit just expedited. Come on, let's speed this shit up. I said, Ray J, just give it to her, okay? Just give it to her. Let me tell you something. That relationship was doomed the moment she threw that wine on him, or was it wine or champagne on him? And then she was trying to comfort him, and he basically moved, and her ass fell into that pool. I would never forget that shit. I said, bitch, and you gonna stay with him after that? And technically speaking, he didn't really touch her. He didn't push her. He just moved and she fell into the pool. Because it was her that was trying to comfort him. Oh my God, that shit was so goddamn funny and so messed up at the same time. I said, bitch. Now, Mona, you need your ass whooped. You want to know who else needs their ass whooping I really don't care about no more right about now? Sheree and Martell. Listen, let's just go there because y'all brought it up last week. And shout out to the girl who hit me up when I was asking for comments or whatever topics. And she was like, Sheree and Martell possibly dating. I said, and I literally sent her this question. I responded, girl, I ain't finna believe that shit. I said, child, that's probably just a rumor. Until they say it out their mouth, I ain't finna believe that shit. Now, ma'am, if you watching, I wasn't saying it to be rude. I just didn't believe it, and now they done confirmed that shit. So, girl, what we gonna do? What we gonna do with Sheree, y'all? Because, listen, I mean, we're not saying that Martell does not deserve to be in a loving relationship, that he has to be single all his life, you know, that he doesn't deserve a second chance to prove that he can be a faithful spouse, a faithful boyfriend, or whoever. But Sheree, you have a fucked up track record with your men, okay? Just about every man that you have been with have done you fucking wrong. And then you gonna get with somebody that is freshly still in a triangle of sorts, of shit, okay, of drama. still probably dealing with and trying to get the relationship back on track with Melody, the mother of his 4 children, his ex-wife. Then this sad lady, who 9 out of 10 is probably about to have a meltdown if she hasn't already had a meltdown. Mama was on live for 5 hours when she found out that Martell said she was 15%, okay, and that he wished that he never broke up his marriage for her, okay. That's what it was, and still never got with her. The fact that him and Melody was kicking it, okay, she was on live for 5 hours for that. Now they out here biking and taking pictures and all this stuff, and Sheree talking about he done met my family and some of my friends and everything, and it's all good, you know what I'm saying? So we're just taking it day by day, just seeing how it is. I said, oh my God, so y'all really are dating. And dating don't mean relationship. Dating means dating, okay? Y'all gotta look it up. But they practically in a relationship, okay? If you didn't already met my friends and family, oh my God, why? Why? All right. Sure, you could have picked better. I don't want to be with somebody that's fresh out of drama. And the drama's still going. Is this about to be a crossover between RHOA, what is it? Real Housewives of Atlanta and Love and Marriage Huntsville? Is he? I would see him being on Real Housewives of Atlanta episode before, and it's probably gonna be next season, than her being on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I see that happening first, okay? Ciao. All right, Sheree, if this is what you want to do, I just hope you just having fun. Maybe Martell do got some good dick. I don't know. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. Oh my God, that's what you girls like. It was a little controversy, whatever, that went down about, the comparing Keke Palmer and Zendaya in their careers, and the reason why, how come, Keke Palmer don't get the much respect as Zendaya, whatever. And I get what they're saying, even though Keke tried to come out and say, what colorism is, you trying to compare or think that anybody can compare it to me. But I know she kind of gave that answer because she probably cool with Zendaya and don't want to play into that. But in reality, even if she feel like it's not colorism, if she feel like there's nothing between them or whatever, don't compare and all that stuff because they're cool, we have to look at the facts. Yes, Keke Palmer has been in the industry for over 20 years. She has over 100 plus credits to her name. She's been in a lot of good movies, a lot of blockbuster movies. A lot of movies that at least a lot of black folks would know. You know what I'm saying? She's been on Nick Jr. She's been on Nickelodeon. She's been on Disney. She's been all of that. Zendaya has too. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, Zendaya probably will get a bigger role in a blockbuster film before Keke does, because we already know why. And we see why, okay? It is colorism. So, I get it. And I know sometimes we don't want to acknowledge it, and that felt like what Keke was doing. But it's the fact that this came up during a time where Keke is having success with a blockbuster movie. Like, it wasn't needed. Like, we get it. We see it. Why we had to bring it up to diminish from her success what she's having right now? So that's probably why she tweeted what she tweeted. But people aren't blind. We know that's what it is. Colorism is real, and that plays a part in how actor or actress, or mostly I would say actor, who has actress, who has dark skin compared to an actress who has lighter skin, they get more success. They get seen on more carpets. They get seen in more, upstage and up scale magazines, as Zendaya has. Okay, so it's there. We're not blind to it. The last thing, wow, 113. The last thing that I want to talk about, the pastor, or bishop as he calls himself, in New York, who got robbed while he was on live preaching in front of his congregation. I never heard of this pastor before. I don't keep up with church people unless it's in the news or on the blogs. Never heard of this pastor before. But then I look into him and they say like he's one of a flamboyant, flashy pastor, all right? Bishop, whatever you want to call him. It's stuff like this that give people who are like me in the mindset that I have when it comes to church when it comes to certain religions or fashions of religion, it gives me pause about wanting to ever visit a church. Yes, you're imperfect humans just like me. We shouldn't put these pastors or whatever on a pedestal and all that stuff. I get that. But yet, these pastors, these church people, these clergymen, y'all put yourselves in this position to make it seem as though y'all not gonna do what you do. Okay? They be the fucking worst. The fucking worst. Not all of them, but some of them. It reminds me, in talking about him, reminds me of the show Preachers of LA. In that show, even though I watched it and I think I reviewed it, it bothered me because, especially that preacher, McClendon, so materialistic. I will never, and I will say this again, I said this last week, I will never be here for a pastor, a bishop, a priest, a preacher, or whatever, who is the lead of a fucking congregation, and your congregation is poor, and yet you have this big ass house, and I don't care if it's from outside shit that you get it from or whatever, and you're living so comfortably. You're coming up into the church in a big ass car, okay, a flashy car. You know, you have multiple cars, and you know you got all this jewelry and everything, and you just I don't get down with that shit. It will never fucking happen for me, okay. And that's one of the main things that stopped me, because I just be like, you living good, but your parishioners are just poor as shit, and you coming in flashing that shit, and I'm supposed to take the word from you. Like, come down to my level. I ain't saying that you got to be poor or whatever, but damn, what's wrong with getting a suit from Men's Warehouse or Walmart? Okay? I mean, they look good too. You ain't got to come in with a Fendi suit on and a Fendi jacket and everybody else wearing Walmart material or Target. Like, that just don't go. Like, I don't know. And I'm saying that because they call him the flashy preacher, you know? So he got robbed. At first, they said it was like $400,000 worth of jewelry. Then somebody said it was $1 million worth of jewelry. Why the fuck do you have $1 million worth of jewelry, or even $400,000 worth of jewelry on at your church in front of your congregation, who probably can't even afford $200 worth of jewelry? That right there, it's just disgusting, right? And then it get even more. You know, I was like, it's giving scammer. It's giving a lie. I'm not saying that's what he do, but that's just where it comes off at. It just does not give, I'm doing this for the right reason, for the Lord. It's like, I'm doing it so that I can live out my life, my fantasy of being this rich person who can floss. But I can't rap, so I'm not going to do that. I can't play ball, so I can't do that. I can't sing, so I ain't going to get it that way. I don't want to put in the years to be a lawyer or a doctor so I can get it that way and become like one of the top surgeons or whatever, because I want it now. It's like, let's go through this way, you know? And I heard like he got some little real estate properties, doing some real estate shit too. But still, it's just really, it's just really, and I've seen some videos of him, and you know, he flashing and shit, and he's just, it's disgusting. But what brought me here to talk about him in the end of this video was the fact that he got on Larry Reed's live, okay? He got on Larry Reed's live with another pastor who Larry Reed was talking to, Pastor Genesis, who is a chunky black woman, you know. She's not extremely overweight. She's chunky. Okay, and she probably looked chunky like that because she looks like she could be shorter. You know, she's most likely shorter than me. I'm saying that for a reason, because I guess he had an issue with them talking about him or talking about the situation of him getting robbed. So instead of just coming on and to defend the fact that yes, this did happen, because there are rumors and, you know, talk saying that it probably was a setup, it probably was an inside job, it probably was an insurance scam. You know, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, I don't know what the truth is. At this point, I don't care. But what bothered me so much and disgusted me so much about this whole thing, you as a pastor got on that live and showed your complete whole ass. Showed your complete whole ass. And there is no fucking apologies that you can say that would make anybody or make a motherfucker like me want to think twice and come back to your church. You got on that goddamn live and you called that woman, black woman pastor, called her fat, called her Biggie, called her basically obese, called Larry Reed ugly, called him the F word for gay men, okay, was just being disgusting. That shaming, calling her ugly, calling him ugly, and it was just, wow. And mind you, his wife don't look too, not that far away from the girl size. And you calling her fat, you calling her Biggie, you calling her all this other shit to come at her way, and that's the only thing that he could do for her. All he could do was come at her way. Let me tell you something to those that want to, you get into it with somebody that's of a plus size, you really think it's weak? No, I'm not telling you that you think. No, I'm telling you, it's weak of you to only be able to say fat jokes. 9 out of 10, we heard that shit all our fucking lives. So at this point, the shit don't fucking hurt. And then you're telling us some shit that we already know. Bitch, we know we overweight, okay, and so what? Tell me something else. Come at me about something else, okay? That's what you need to do. Dig a little deeper. Open up your motherfucking mind and dig a little deeper and come at me with something else, okay? Don't be lazy. You talking about me being lazy because I'm a big bitch, but the only thing that your lazy ass can do is say that I'm a fat bitch. Oh, I wake up every morning in this body. I know that. So come up with something else, okay? And so that just disturbed the fuck out of me that you were supposed to be a pastor and you are coming at this woman that's like this, and then you're talking about her weight, and then you're calling him ugly or whatever. And it's like, I'm pretty sure you got overweight people up in your own congregation that's giving you money. So if you talking to her like that, you're probably thinking shit about them too. And that's disgusting as fuck. That's disgusting as fuck. And then I hope you ain't got no people up in your congregation that's LGBT, because you obviously don't give a fuck about them, to get on their live and to literally call that man a F word, and then to say, yeah, I said that shit. You had no regard for the fact that you was on live and you did not stop yourself. That's disgusting. The shit and the people that y'all be getting y'all word from, bitch, everybody is better the fuck off reading that shit at home. And let me not say shit, reading the Bible at home and then Googling it if you don't understand a specific passage or whatever. Because you can't trust these motherfuckers these days. It just made me mad. But anyway, I don't know. And the sad thing is, it's still gonna be people that's gonna be following him. There's still going to be people that's going to be following him. But y'all tell me how y'all feel. I gave y'all an hour and 21 minutes. Don't expect this. Let me stop lying. Anyway, y'all have a good one. I'll see y'all later. Peace.